Okay, well, welcome everyone to today's webinar. Now, over the next 20 minutes or so, I'll be walking through how scanning solutions can enhance your sales strategies, particularly for those who may be unfamiliar with the scanning technologies found in uniFLOW Online. Now, this session has been designed for sales professionals like yourself looking to broaden your understanding of the benefits of scanning, which can enhance your uniFLOW sales opportunities. So basically building upon your understanding of printing within uniFLOW Online. Now, for those of you who already have some knowledge, a lot of knowledge of scanning, you might still pick up some valuable insights that you didn't know before. Additionally, key scanning webinars that I've already delivered are available on the Learning Portal and soon to be on YouTube. Some of these scanning webinars literally target certain aspects, key capabilities of scanning, and nice simple solutions that you can discuss with your customers. I'll begin by sharing some insights into the global scanning volumes from January 2022 right through to January 2025, highlighting the most popular destinations for scanning. Now, I believe that this data will help you identify untapped market potential and also some current trends that we picked up over the years. So without further ado, let's take a look at the worldwide scan destination in terms of the utilization. So according to the report by NTWare, 142 million scans were conducted globally during this period. Now, of these, 82% were attributed to the scan to myself method, indicating a strong preference for personal scanning. Now, a question you may ask is, why is this method so prevalent? Well, basically, it's simple in terms of the fact that the scan to myself is often the default option within uniFLOW Online with some nice, simple scan workflows. Now this reliance highlights an opportunity. If users primarily scan for personal use, they may not be basically effectively utilizing collaborative tools, okay, that may exist within the organization to ensure secure, it's backed up and easily retrievable in terms of the information. Now, excluding the personal scans from the actual numbers, OneDrive for Business accounted for 32% of the total scans, basically showcasing a strong preference for cloud storage solutions. Now, other destinations included Google Drive at 15%, local server at 14%, SharePoint at 9%, and you can see from the screen the other destinations in terms of their percentages. Now, this variety indicates distinct preferences in document management and growth opportunities. I feel providing a compelling reason for sales to identify scanning options and build on any solutions that you've helped implement in terms of printing. So broadening the aspect for your clients. So let's summarize the key takeaways before moving on to the reasons businesses engage in scanning. So basically, in summary, understanding customers' scanning behaviors, I believe, is key for sales professionals to find these scan opportunities. The insight reveals ways to optimize workflows and increase sales of scanning solutions, particularly when promoting the cloud image processing subscription, which has a plethora of advanced capabilities when it comes to processing scans in the cloud. Now, by assisting customers in refining their scan workflows, you can strengthen the relationships that you may already have with printing in terms of like secure printing and drive the sales growth whilst addressing challenges like initial costs and system integration when talking about scanning with the help of your consultant. Now that we've established the importance of understanding customer needs, let's focus now on the fundamental reasons businesses engage in scanning. So with uniFLOW Online, users can easily send documents digitally via email and archive or store scanned documents in various locations, including desktop PCs, local document management systems, the cloud storage services such as OneDrive, Google Drive, and SharePoint Online, and many others. Now, this flexibility allows organizations to streamline workflows and enhance document management, making it simpler to access and share information much more securely. So now let's explore the process of sending documents digitally via email, a little bit more detail. So digitizing a document allows users to send it electronically via email to any recipient, whether internal or external to the organization. Now, this capability enhances communication efficiency and accelerates the decision-making process. Now, by utilizing uniFLOW Online, customers benefit from a process that simplifies document sending, making it much more convenient for teams to collaborate and share important information quickly. So now we just touched on that, let's look at some additional benefits of digital sending. So adopting a paperless workflow through digital transmission provides, I believe, several benefits. Organizations save time and resources, reducing mailing costs and their environmental impact, e.g. having lots and lots of paper in terms of storage. Which can go towards supporting any sustainability goals within the organization. A paperless environment also facilitates sharing and collaboration, increasing productivity as employees can focus on their primary tasks. This is what we want. Now let's look at how we can focus on digital archiving and storage. So as companies evolve, transitioning from physical to digital documents, which has become essential for some organizations, many organizations still rely on paper documents, making, in some cases, retrieval pretty inefficient. Now, digital archiving saves the time and money, whilst ensuring that documents securely, can be encrypted, using also a password, reducing the risk of loss and damage, and in terms of compliance. Now, many organizations face, as I say just a moment ago, about compliance and regulatory challenges during this transition. So you may have to have these conversations with your customers too. Now, let's explore the key benefits of digital archiving. So just to add, in terms of the advantages of digital archiving, they are significant. Digital records help ensure compliance and regulations, and this is very key, as less likely to be lost or damaged. Now, in emergencies such as fires and floods, businesses can quickly recover their documents if they're stored in a central repository, maybe local or in the cloud, which prepares them for audits as well. Now, the downside of this is if they don't have this environment, if documents are lost or destroyed, compliance still remains a concern, leading to some hefty potential fines. So there's no excuse. So this could be a nice key reason to have a conversation with your customers if they still have quite a significant amount of paper based documents, which are quite key to the organization. Now, furthermore, digitized documents can be organized and retrieved efficiently. Again, hammer home, saving time and enhancing that security, not only through encryption, but also through passwords as well. We live in an age where organizations are totally bombarded with cyber threats. Now, having discussed the reasons for scanning documents and their benefits, let's explore the various categories of documents that can be digitized. This is quite important. You may be able to spot some opportunities there when having a conversation with your customers. So identifying important paper-based documents for digitization is vital for businesses making that transition to a digital environment. Now, key categories to focus on include maybe contracts, HR files, customer data, invoices, for example, financial records, and other correspondence, medical records, any kind of document which needs to be digitized, where for example, on some records you may have handwritten notes. These still need to be archived efficiently. Now, addressing these areas can enhance operational efficiencies for your clients. Collaboration with departments handling these documents is, I think, essential to understand the specific challenges with scanning, archiving, and storage. Maybe there's other parts of the business that needs to access these documents and access them very quickly. So the retrieval process is very key to find these documents quickly. So that's just a quick look. So it just wraps up our overview of sending, digitizing, archiving, and storage of scanned documents. So now let's look at scanning technologies available with uniFLOW Online. To get a grasp of the scanning process, I've kind of broken it down into 3 key steps, which is scanning at the device, processing the scan job in the cloud, and distributing to a final destination. Now, users can easily scan documents from the device in a very structured and secure manner, ensuring a seamless experience for the user. Now, once scanned, documents are quickly processed up in the cloud, allowing for efficient management and also the manipulation of the scanned document. Scanned documents can be sent to intended destinations, whether it be via email or individuals or groups, stored on a desktop PC, or archived in a local document management system, okay, or a cloud-based storage system. This streamlined process enhances efficiency and ensures effective document management. I'm sure you would agree. So let's now discuss the usability enhancements provided by uniFLOW Online. So with uniFLOW Online, scan workflows are designed to enhance usability through customizable user profiles. Basically, once being configured, they actually follow the user from device to device. So pretty much like print anywhere, okay, and the profiles that have been assigned to the user, they have that convenience that they can retrieve those scan profiles from any device within the organization. The modern user interface streamlines scanning processes, basically enabling users to securely scan documents stored in the cloud. Now, this user-friendly approach, I believe, encourages very early user adoption and ensures the user can focus on their tasks without maybe complicated scanning procedures. So if all of the configuration is all within the scan profile, it's simply just hit the button, put your document on the deck, and off it goes. So building on that, let's look at the efficient processing capabilities in the cloud. Efficient cloud processing offers features such as automatic file naming, automatic folder naming, and folder organization, optical character recognition, normally called OCR, amongst many other advanced capabilities, as you can see on the slide. These functions enhance the usability of scanned documents, making them easily searchable and retrievable. That is another key aspect of scanning. Now, up and coming webinars on scanning will explore some of these processes in much more detail. As I said earlier in the intro, I have done several scan webinars, and I touch on some of the nice key ones which will give some really great benefits to customers' experience on scanning. So let's take a look at smart distribution options available through uniFLOW Online. So with the uniFLOW Online, it offers various distribution options for digitized documents, including sending to recipients or a group, storing on a desktop PC, or archiving in a local or cloud-based document management system. Very key. This flexibility enhances document management efficiency, allowing the organization to tailor scanning and distribution process to their specific workflows. So let's focus on scan to email functionality, which I've touched on earlier, is a popular feature amongst users. So when discussing this feature with your customers, it's important to understand the types of documents. We talked about the categories. Okay, they scan and send via email, and any challenges they face with their current scanning process, and specific features they desire in a scan to email solution. It might be that it needs some additional advanced feature sets, which isn't necessarily available in the standard configuration. So having a conversation about the customer's current scan workflows, okay, is crucial. Additionally, assess their need for integration with other software, which could allow scanning to collaborative tools like Google Drive or OneDrive, especially if they already have these services already. They may not be fully aware that they can tap in to these collaborative tools and make the user experience much more efficient. Finally, identify areas for improvement to enhance their scanning efficiency, which scan to email might be limited to. By addressing these points, you can tailor a nice solution that best meets your customer's requirements. So let's discuss how, very quickly, in terms of to review email distribution and how it can improve efficiency even further. So scanning documents, as we know now, allows for quick distribution to any email address, including external recipients and internal users. Users can easily scan documents to a predefined email address or shared inbox. So for example, you may have some departments, which is apparently one of the webinars I've done, which you will have, say, invoices, okay, or orders, etc., enabling users who are assigned to those groups to access the scanned documents and deal with any further processes after picking up those scans. Organizations that have invested in Exchange Online, for example, can scan directly to it, enhancing collaboration and communication. Now, you'll see on the graphic on the slide, the user experience on the Canon device display, prompting users to enter an email address for sending the scan job and providing capabilities in terms of pulling users from a address book within uniFLOW Online. Users can also CC and BCC email addresses directly on the screen, so just as if they were sat at their desks. So now let's look at the practicalities of scanning directly to a desktop PC. Scanning directly to a desktop is a practical way of managing scan files. When scanning, a pop-up basically prompts the user to save the file locally on their PC. Now, while this method appears to be extremely straightforward, which it is, discussing potential challenges is actually important too. Now, these challenges include the risk of data loss if the PC fails, okay, or is actually compromised from a security standpoint, and also the fact that maybe other users don't have access to that information. So encourage customers to consider these factors when evaluating their scanning processes, and obviously you can step up to the next, if you like, solution which addresses some of these issues. Now let's look at how uniFLOW Online integrates with a local on-premise document management system. Now, many organizations continue to use on-premise document management systems for file storage. There could be a number of reasons why document management systems locally is still a viable option. There are many in terms of security. It could be that the document management system has been around for a very long time and basically just is good for purpose. Now, by using a local folder scan profile, users can scan documents directly to a designated folder on the local network. Now, this folder is monitored by the document management system, and it has all the necessary metadata, which can be either entered at the device, okay, by the user, or through an automated process, say using uniFLOW Online's Filing Assist. I do actually have a webinar on this, and it works absolutely seamlessly. Now, this enables users to quickly retrieve scanned documents by searching for specific metadata, basically facilitating further processing. So documents is scanned with all the required metadata. The user basically logs onto the DMS system and uses the search facility to quickly retrieve the data based on the metadata that was entered. Now, the local DMS scan profile may include scanning features such as maybe batch scanning, OCRing, and importantly, PDFA output for document retention and compliance. You know, some organizations still have to retain documents for a number of years to ensure that they are well within their compliance. Now, this approach facilitates seamless integration with DMS systems and the retrieval of scanned documents based on the metadata. That basically isn't supported directly with uniFLOW Online. So we're talking about now bringing in DMS systems that aren't natively supported with uniFLOW Online, which is a great feature. So next, let's discuss the benefits of storing scanned documents in a cloud service. So storing scanned documents in a cloud service enhances the use of the secure, high availability technologies such as found in OneDrive and similar platforms. This is the whole reason why a lot of organizations are making that transition from on-premise to cloud services, making documents much more available to their users and even external partners. Users can connect their cloud services, okay, to uniFLOW Online, their personal ones if they wish, allowing easy navigation through folders for scanning documents. So basically, Andy has a OneDrive. I can connect my OneDrive to uniFLOW Online, and I can browse through the folder structure and scan my documents to designated folders of my choice. Now, this integration enables users to scan and also print directly from cloud destinations, creating a seamless workflow for the user. Now, supported services include Box, Dropbox. They're all there on the screen, okay, in terms of you can scan and print from these cloud-based environments. Now, these integrations allows users to easily access and manage their documents directly connected to the Canon device. So basically what you see on the screen of your PC in terms of the folder structure and the filing system, you will see this on the Canon devices. So finally, let's explore the advantages of smart scanning processes for the organization. We're kind of wrapping up soon. So smart scanning, it provides a process to improve office communication by enhancing document accessibility. They enable efficient scanning, support automated workflows, ensure regulatory compliance, and strengthen information security. Some very key aspects of when making that transition from a paper-based to a digitized environment. Now, understanding these benefits is key to positioning uniFLOW Online as a vital tool for businesses looking to optimize their operations during this transition period from paper to digital. So that was kind of a whirlwind into the introductory to uniFLOW Online scanning. As I said before, the other webinars is going to build on this understanding, especially if you're particularly unfamiliar with the scanning within uniFLOW Online. So I thank you for your attention today, and I hope that this session has provided some valuable insights into the importance of scanning solutions and how uniFLOW Online can broaden your sales opportunities. Until the next time, have a great day or evening ahead.